Google Earth is a great tool to use in your classroom to take students around the world and let them see places that you're discussing in your content. You can get to Google Earth a couple of different ways. You can always go to the Omnibox and type in earth.google.com, or you can go to your app switcher and you'll find Google Earth there. When we load into Google Earth, we will see that it takes us into a global view to begin with. And we have a menu of options down the side and some things along the bottom. We're going to review what each of these buttons do now. So at the top, this is our menu. It will expand our menu out so we can see that we're signed in, and it will give you some of the menu options that are in the condensed version and tell you what they are so that you will see those. You have some setting options if you want to go in and adjust settings as you would like. Then we have search. So you can search anywhere in the world. So let's say I want to go to Cape Town, South Africa, and it's going to fly me in to that location. And then I can zoom in, change my view, do some things like that within searching for an option. Next, we have Voyager. We'll learn more about that in a separate video. Then we have I'm Feeling Lucky. Click on this and Google Earth will randomly take you to somewhere around the world. It will fly you into that location. Then it will pop up a little screen that will give you a brief overview of where it is taking you. You can click on more information and it will pop out and usually give you some additional photos and information about that location. Projects is the next button, and we're going to do a separate video on that, so we'll talk about it more later. Then you have map style. Here you can choose what you want to be able to see when you're looking at Google Earth, all the way from a clean version down to being able to customize your map and what you're viewing. Next button is measurement and distance. So with this, you can actually measure different locations. You could put down 1 point and a second point, and then it will give you distance, and then you can change what you get that distance in as well. Down along the bottom, we have Add Place Mark. This comes in handy when we are creating projects because you can add different place marks around the world for what's in your project. Next, we have Draw Line or Shape. So you can actually select starting points and draw lines and shapes within there, and then you can add those to projects if you have them created. If we go over to the right hand side of our screen, we see that we first of all have the Reset View button. So if I click here, it's going to reset my view, take it out from anything that I've adjusted it from. Then we have Tilt the View. You can go from between 3D and 2D. So we can take it back and forth between 2D and 3D. We then have where we can select or drag from Street View. That's our little person here. So if I click and hold on this, then you will see that we get some blue lines and dots that appear. Anywhere that there is a blue dot, you can drag the little person and it will fly you in for a street view of that and let you actually see what it looks like and be able to take a look around at that landscape. And then our last button is Fly to Your Location. So if I click on this, and it's going to ask me to allow to use location, and it's going to fly me back to Murray, Kentucky, where we are. So those are the buttons that will navigate you around Google Earth. In later videos, we'll take a deeper dive into Voyager and projects.